gave him very, very specific instructions. Moses, when he instructed him on how to build the Ark of the Covenant, how to build the temple, he gave him very, very specific instructions. So sometimes when God talks to us, he gives us very, very specific instructions. When it's important, he'll make it very, very clear to us exactly what he wants us to do. At least he did in the Old Testament. Things might be a little fuzzier now, but if you listen, he's specific. He's very specific. He spoke to Abram first, and he told him to go, leave your home, and go to the land that I will give to you. And he obeyed him. He listened to him. He spoke many times to Abraham. He was considered Abraham a righteous man, and he spoke to him many times. He warned him of the impending doom of Sodom and Gomorrah, so that he could warn Lot and get him out. He told Abraham about having a child. You know, his wife Sarah was well beyond childbearing age, but he promised him a son. And he spoke to him, and he told him, you'll have a son. And then later on, we all know what else he asked him. He came to him, and he talked to him, and he told him that he wanted to sacrifice his son, wanted him to sacrifice his son. And he took him up on the mountain, and he was prepared to do what God asked. And then God gave him a sacrifice, and his son was spared. We got Jacob. He got instructions from God that he was supposed to return home. He was supposed to join up with his brother Esau. You know, he kind of hoodwinked old Esau out of his birthright, bought his birthright away from him. And when he was going back, he was worried. He was sweating it. Because he wasn't sure how Esau was going to take it. He was worried. And he knew that Esau was coming towards him with 400 men. So the night before he was supposed to meet him, he was really in turmoil over this. And he ended up having a wrestling match. Anybody remember what happened there? He wrestled all through the night. And at the end of it, God touched him on the hip. He wrestled with God. We all wrestle with God sometimes. We hear God. God's leading us to do something. We don't really want to do it. We resist. We wrestle with God. We kind of tell God, well, you know, it's not really in my plans to do that. It's not really what I wanted to do. You know, it kind of just doesn't fit in. So maybe we could do it this way. But when God speaks to us, he wants us to do it the way he wants us to do it. His will be done. He also used dreams. Many of the Old Testament figures had dreams. The cupbearer and the baker, they both had a dream. They asked Joseph to interpret the dream. And in one, Joseph told him that it was going to be good for him. And the other, he told him it was going to be bad for him. And it came to bear that exactly what Joseph told them happened. The one was lifted back up to his original position. The other one got his head lifted. So God uses dreams to talk to us too. I don't know if I've ever had any godly dreams. Sometimes I have dreams that maybe seem like that, but there was a lot of instances where he used dreams to communicate to his people. He also sent angels. He also sent angels to deliver messages. You know, if you think about it, an angel appeared to Mary and told her, you're going to have a son, and he's going to be the Messiah. And Mary said, how could this be? I've never been with a man. And he said, it's the will of God. You're going to be the mother of the Messiah. And she said, well, if that's what the Lord wants from me, then that's what I will do. He also came to Joseph. Because, let's face it, back in those days, having a child out of wedlock was a bad thing. Adultery was a bad thing. It was a stoning offense. He killed for that. And Joseph was married.